Hi guys, it's June 14th, 2025. My name's Davey, and before I go into what I'm going to say, I just want to remind you that everything I'm going to say is based off nothing other than my beliefs, and I purport. That's all I can do. So, without further ado, let me try. I ask you to keep an open mind. I do not believe, well, let me try a better approach. I believe there is only one constant: causality. Time is the constant. That which we call light speed is misleading. I believe light is, well, maybe there are some lights that do travel at that speed, but some might travel faster. Some might even travel a touch slower. The fact that there's a spectrum leads me to believe it's faster and that it's coming from another universe. I don't really know how to maybe that part's not right. More on that part later. I haven't gotten that part right. So the fact that it interferes with itself does lead credence to the multiverse theory. Interference with itself in another universe, meaning in another causality, does read true with me. Does ping off my heart as correct. I like that. So that's what I mean by purported. That's what I mean by faith. So let's see. Gravity constant. Okay, that's a funny one. It fluctuates. So there's some people say 6.66666, onward. Some people say 6.6675. Some people say that, okay, so that one we've been demonstrating has traveled at the speed of light, speed of c. Again, I think that gravity is instantaneous and that it is limited only by causality's limitation. We are witnessing it in a three-dimensional universe, so time, or four-dimension, where time is the fourth dimension, and so we see it as, that wave of gravity, gravity wave. When somebody measures the speed of light, and I mean with slowing down, with super time lapse, super hyper, super slow-mo cameras is what I'm trying to say, and you can genuinely see that beam going across the room, why do you see it? That's the question that kept ringing off my head. Why do I see a beam of light that's going that way? Because it's already reached the camera. It reaches the camera right away because it's already there. So it's demonstrating. It's also, I don't know. Okay, more on that later. It's also not a laser, so I just like suppositions. I definitely don't believe that we have it down pat yet. Causality, I think, is the big C. And I think we could take a look at the spectrum as possibly, like I'd said even earlier years, maybe not just different wavelengths, but maybe even wave speeds. It would definitely make sense where gamma and X-ray overlap. There's definitely an overlap, and that makes no sense, except if one of them packs a bigger punch for another reason. I mean, you've got something that is the same color, the same frequency. It's kind of interesting. It's a different frequency. It's a higher frequency, but the same wavelength. So I don't really know. That's like a little zen. Hard X-ray versus gamma ray. I guess that I don't really know if that's the right. I can't remember the numbers, but it's way up there. Anyways, that was pretty much what I meant to say. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to try and answer. Cheers.